It's day 82, which is 28 backwards, which is awesome. Which, oh my God, yeah, 28. Oh my God. And it's full moon tonight, and I've had my knees tattooed, and oh, I'm feeling really fucking good today. Like, I had a conversation this morning that really put to bed some things that have been spinning around in my head. And um, yeah, at the moment, I am absolutely feeling so good about it. It's unreal, and I want to hang on to this feeling. I know it's not always going to feel like this, but yeah, what they said to me and the conversation that we had really has kind of helped me understand a lot of things. And I know I've said this before and I've had things, but yeah, it's been oh, yes. So yeah, today I yeah, had my knees tattooed. Very meaningful tattoo. Had an idea in my head, told Katy about it, and then when I turned up and she showed me the design, it wasn't anything like what I expected. It was 100 times better than I could have even imagined. And I just burst into tears, and bless the poor guy next to me was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "They're happy tears." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And I thought he was a tattooist, but he was actually there getting tattooed. And I was like, "Oh my God, how must that have looked? I'm there bawling." He must have been like, "Shit, am I in the right place to get a tattoo if there's people here crying?" So yeah, that was quite cute. But it was yeah, I it's such a meaningful tattoo. It really is. And she has done it so, like, I cannot explain. Like, she's just absolutely nailed it. So yeah, there's been that. What else has happened? Um, it's just been an all round pretty good day actually. Yeah, chatting, having a giggle with a few people online has been fun. Nothing too heavy or serious. Had some nice dinner. Um, Not in any pain with my knees. They are a bit swollen, um, which obviously is understandable. So, but yeah, no pain at all. It's yeah, it's a good day. It's a bloody good day. So, which is unusual because this is a pretty fire. I think it's a hunter's supermoon, which is full moon in Aries, which I am an Aries, but yeah, it has kind of mentioned stuff about being quite powerful in pushing emotions and like really, what was it said? Da, 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 da. Oh, I can't think where it was, but yeah, anyway, it was basically saying that it's a pretty intense full moon, but I'm feeling good, so that's all that matters. So my quote of the day, that's what I picked my phone up for. Pick my phone up for, have a look at it, and then put it down again. I am going to. What am I going to use for my therapy? For my, I have lost my shit today. I really have. What am I going to use for my quote for the day? Um, um, Do you know what? It's not a quote. It's on Instagram. If you follow someone, you can join one of their broadcast channels, which basically means it's almost like a message group. Normally, you can't post in them. It's just the person whose account you follow can send messages, and obviously you can send reactions to them. And it was one that was sent yesterday, but I read it this morning, and I just thought it was really poignant. Like, it really kind of made me go, holy fuck. So it says, you know that empty feeling? Yeah, that one. The one that's left you a bit devastated. The one that screams hopeless and fill me. I want to talk to you about it because there is a way to fill it that is actually really good for you and for it. What emptiness is the infancy of something new and something for you. Infants cry and they don't understand their emotion. You as the adult must learn to nurture this emptiness within so that it will grow into what it is supposed to grow into. The key here is gentleness with your emptiness. Empty is the infancy of something beautiful. I know it's hard, but try not to fill that space with something just to fill it. Fill it with gentleness and care, not just something for that temporary comfort. Only give it what will make it grow. Fill it with time and space to breathe and to become. Empty might feel hopeless to you, but it's actually so full of hope that you know that from empty comes plenty. I'll read that again. But it's actually full of hope that I can't, I've skipped a line. ADHD's on fire today, so that's why. So let's go back. So fill it with time and space to breathe and to become. Empty might feel hopeless to you, but it's actually so full of hope that I can't even put into words. I hope that you know that from empty comes plenty. Try not to resent the emptiness. Learn to nurture and be gentle with it. You'll see the beauty that comes from it. That absolutely slapped me in the face when I read that this morning, because I was like, there were so many times recently where I've just been like, am I bored? Am I lonely? I just feel very empty of anything to do. And I feel like I need to fill it and do something and kind of like, and that just made me realise that that emptiness is space for me to fill it with something meaningful. And I might not know what that is today or even tomorrow or even next week, next month or next year, but that space is there ready for when something comes to fit into my life. And I think what I've got to do is start embracing these periods of sort of emptiness that society kind of makes you feel like you need to be doing something all the time. You know, it's wrong to rest, it's wrong to do this, you have to be doing stuff and moving constantly and stuff like that. And that post really did kind of hit home, because there's been periods of time when I've kind of said to myself, I'm not moving fast enough, I'm not doing enough, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Whereas that's me just trying to fill those empty spaces. But those empty spaces are there for me to just stop and breathe and relax and regroup and recharge, so that when the highs come, the epic highs and the epic lows, that I've got that strength to manage that, and I can then take that extra space and fill it with things that are meaningful, rather than just filling it with things to distract me or to, and I read that and I was like, that's perfect. So my learning is off the back of that. My learning is that I have to understand that that empty feeling I have is space for me to grow into. It's proof that I'm letting go of things, the fact that I have periods of emptiness. I'm not constantly full of, anguish or anything anymore. Like I said, I had a conversation this morning with someone which really did, it's hard to put into words, like, and I have to be like, I have to understand that, this is how I feel today. It might not be how I feel tomorrow, but I'd like to think that how I feel today is a turning point, is a huge mark in kind of my movement forward in this, because there was some things said that kind of answered some questions for me that I've wanted answered. And now I've got those answers. I need to just, that's it, I've done. I need to just go, there's your answer. You've been asking the universe for these answers, and you got them. You may not have got them in the way that you wanted, but you got them answered in another way. So now you've got the answers. That's it. Like, you can't keep asking. So yeah, my lesson today is off the back of that post. You've got your answer. You woke up this morning, you got the answers that you needed. You then saw that post that you realize the empty space is to be filled with other things. Like, this is such a beautiful time for you. You are literally on the cusp of huge, massive changes. Like, I don't think you realize, Stacey, how close you are to one massive step in achieving your goals. Like, getting your license is gonna give you so much freedom. Like, your video journals are probably from the middle of January, because you're not going to fail. I know you're going to pass. I trust you. I believe in you. You've got to just remember, turn those nerves into excitement. you're not going to be sat in your room every evening. You're going to be out in the car. You're going to just be driving places just to sit and watch sunsets and to sit and listen to rain on the top of the car and just get into places and, you know, seeing people and getting out and about and doing stuff. Even if it's just a drive around the block, even if it's just a drive to the local, you know, shopping centre, just have a mooch around. You don't have to buy anything, but just, you don't have to, it's literally going to open so many doors. And I'm so proud of you for getting to here without having the desire to do that. Like, you've managed to accomplish so much. And I think what you're doing is that emptiness, when it comes into your brain, is you're filling it with all the things that you know you're going to be doing, but you need to just stop, pause. Don't fill them with the ideas of it. Wait and fill it with memories. So just allow that emptiness to exist, embrace it, treat it with kindness. Enjoy it, because there's been times in your life where you have cried wanting some time to breathe, wanting some space, wanting some time to yourself, wanting to be able to just not have to think about something, just to switch off in the evening. You've got that now. You asked the universe for that. Like, you know, it was many years ago that you asked for it, but you're here now. That's what you asked for. So just keep asking for what you want, asking for your goals, keep working towards them, keep dreaming about them, keep aiming for them. And yeah, there will be a time when you're sat recording this and you are where you dream of being. So don't give up, and just keep going and enjoy the emptiness now. You asked for this previously. So you're now catching up with what you're dreaming now is going to happen in the future. But just enjoy the present. Don't discard it. Enjoy it for what it is. Love it, embrace it, enjoy having nothing to do, because there's going to be times when you're going to be out, you're going to be on the road, you're going to be living in your van, you're going to need to fill up petrol, you're going to need to be finding somewhere to park for the night, you're going to want to drive to watch that sunset, you're going to want to this, one that, one this, and then you're going to be able to get your dog, and you're going to have to walk the dog and feed the dog. So just enjoy this emptiness. This is not always going to be here. So love it, enjoy it, embrace it. Yeah. So my happiness is obviously for the work that Katy did. Like I said, I cried. I cried when she showed me the design. I cried when she put the stencil on. I cried when she was tattooing, not for pain, just because I was just like, it's coming together, it looks amazing. And then at the end, when she's like, hop off and have a look, and I looked in the mirror for the first time, and I literally, yeah, it's a this tattoo is a reminder to never give up, to never let myself get to the point where I think giving up is the only option. And it's quite prominent. It's on the top of my knee, so every time I sit down somewhere, and you know, if I've got shorts on, I'll be able to see it. And yeah, it's a reminder of what I've been through, and it is a reminder to fight when those feelings come up again. So yeah, that's my happiness. My happiness is for that. My happiness is for understanding that emptiness is a good thing. Seeing that post and being able to relate it to how I feel, and being able to reflect on it. And I'm happy that my brain is able to kind of connect and go, that's where you are. That post was posted for a reason. Like, I was looking back through some of his other messages, and I was like, he's never sent anything like this. Why has he sent this at this very moment in time? And it's like, because everything happens at its perfect time, and you have to just trust more. I trust anyway, but you have to trust just a little bit more. And again, I'm happy that I've had this conversation with someone, and that they have kind of made me feel, they've answered some questions and made me realise that how I feel about something is, yeah, how I'm trying to change how I feel about something is absolutely correct. I do need to change how I feel about it. And I just can't, I couldn't ask for more. I could not ask for today to have gone better. Like, it's been absolutely epic. the sky is clear, so the moon is going to be absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get out there and have a look at it. It was supposed to be the full moon. It says 7:30 a.m, so I'm guessing that was supposed to be this morning, but it was overcast and cloudy and couldn't really see anything this morning, so I'm hoping I can see it tonight. But yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, I've done my quote, I've done my learning. Learning is about the emptiness. Happiness is for my tattoo and the conversation I had, and for recognizing the emptiness. And my gratitude is for the summary of everything happening today, like for my friend who, without knowing, has helped heal me more than she'll ever know. And I can't wait to see her in March and just give her the biggest hug. And she's offered to cook for me, and she's cooking cheese. Like I was literally like, girl, stop coming on to me. Like if you're gonna cook me cheese, that's the way to my heart, man. Seriously. And we had a giggle about that. But yeah, I'm so grateful for everyone that I have in my life, and for the support I have, and for the love that people are showing me since I've been quite vulnerable with them. So that is my gratitude today. So I have myself a cacao with yeah, I have some cacao ready for the full moon. So I've just had a few sips of that, but it's getting a little bit cold, so I want to go and finish that. So Stacey, you have, everything is falling into place. You have had dreams since you were a child, and they are finally coming true. Like, you have to allow the universe to do what it's supposed to do, and to do it in the right time. Like, it will only give you what you're ready for at the right time. Don't give up when things don't happen in your time frame. That's your ego talking. Your ego wants things now, and it wants to do it this way, and it's got to be done this way, and this is that, and this is that. That's your ego. That you have to fight that with every ounce of your being, and just release that and allow you and the universe to do its work. Because if you just give in and just release all expectations, and just be patient, and just ask for what you want, work towards it, and just know that as long as you believe that it will happen with every possible atom in your body, then there will be a day where it will happen. Like, you've had a few little epiphanies recently where you've been like, shit, I asked for this. And your friend had a situation where they asked for something, and then suddenly they got what they asked for, and they were like, oh, I didn't really. And I'm like, no, you asked for this. So you've now got to appreciate that, yeah, the world will give you what you ask for. So just keep asking, keep giving twofold, because that's where your happiness is. That's where you've got all your little things out ready to start making all the key rings for your friend. So you'll be able to start doing that. Obviously tomorrow you've got to take the car in for a service, and then fingers crossed Saturday your friend's coming down, so maybe you can start that on Sunday. That'd be nice. Just get them all lined out and ready and stuff. But yeah, just stay strong. Like, now you've got this memory, this reminder that you deserve to exist, Stacey. You deserve to be here. You deserve love. You deserve respect. You deserve loyalty. You deserve compassion, kindness. Everything that you give, you deserve back. Don't ever ask for it. Just continue to be you. Give irregardless. Love irregardless. Don't ever have any expectations on getting anything back, because it's in those moments, those small moments where you do things selflessly, when you do get something back, it feels so amazing, because it's not something you expect. It's not something you ask for, you want, or you demand, or anything. It's You need to start looking at everything with the same passion that you do things for others. Like, stop having expectations on yourself. Stop having expectations on things happening the way that you think they should happen. How you give love so unconditionally is how you need to live. You need to live by that authenticity with everything that you do. Do it because it's what you want to do and because it feels good. Don't do it because you expect anything in return. You never have, but even just thinking, oh, you know, the expectation of when something is going to happen is doing it with the mind frame of wanting something back in return for that. This is, I think you're starting to, like I said, these little mini epiphanies where you've realized that asking the universe for something, which is one of your dreams or your goals, and taking a million little steps toward that. That's all you need to do. Everything else is out of your hands. When it will happen, how it will happen, you know, you can't think too much on that. So just enjoy this emptiness. Enjoy this period of not knowing. Enjoy this period of being in the midst of your dreams, being bang smack in the middle of it and not knowing what's next. That emptiness is an opportunity to fill it with anything. Like, you know, and it will, yeah, don't just fill it with stuff to fill it. Wait, practice patience, no expectations, and it will, at some point you will sit back and you'll be like, wow, that emptiness is gone and look what it's filled with. Can't wait. So I love you. I'm so proud of you. You sat like a champ today. Was a little bit spicy on the outsides and on the inside, but yeah, you did it. It's exciting. You're going to be back in 2 weeks getting the rest of your thigh done, so that's going to be interesting. Based on when she was doing a couple of bits on your legs, you were like, oh, that's a little bit spicy, but yeah, your body is starting to feel like yours, and yeah, I'm just so happy that you have put some time and invested in making yourself feel and look how you want to, not thinking that you've stopped thinking, oh, I'm not worth spending the money getting the tattoos because, you know, they're on my body and what's the point. You get to see them every day, and how beautiful is that? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It doesn't matter if anyone else likes them. It's, if you want them, you fucking go and get them, and that's what you're doing now finally. And I couldn't be more happier in my skin now. I'm really starting to feel like, yes, it's coming together. So go, enjoy, relax. You got work again tomorrow. You got the full moon tonight. Hopefully you'll get some sleep. I love you. I'm proud of you. I trust you. I believe in you. I'm so lucky to be existing in this moment of time with some of the people that I have in my life at the moment, because that's a miracle. Like, some of the people that I have in my life are irreplaceable, and it's just such a beautiful thing to realize that I could have just left all that behind for the sake of someone not knowing how to love me. You crazy little fool. Thought you were cleverer than that, but you can't pick who you fall in love with. So just, you can now embrace the emptiness, enjoy, love selflessly and unconditionally, and just watch where things go. Exciting times ahead for sure. But anyway, get yourself out of here. Enjoy your drink before it gets too cold. I love you. Yeah, that's it. I'm at that weird point in the video again. So yeah, that's it. I'm proud of you. Take it easy. thank you for watching, anyone that gets this far. I love and appreciate you as well. And until tomorrow, stay kooky.